Hi, let's have an update on the lead seal situation. 8.5 pounds. that's 4 kilos of seals, all with the 1826-014, and just going through and through and through. And don't tell me to scrap them, Jeff. All the way through the dates. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. There are 10 missing out of here, a little packet I've misplaced somewhere. So let's have a look at the site, I'll show you how it works. Right, now I'm going to show you the site where all of the seals are stored with thumbnails and all the information you're going to need. If you look down from the video, just here underneath where it says published, there, if you just click on that, it will take you straight into the site. Okay, this is the site. I'll just do a quick explanation of how you can figure out which is which. They get very damaged to these seals. So as I'm putting more and more in, I'm getting more and more bits of information to put together. I've still got 6 still to put on. Now, okay, let's come down from there. Gives you an explanation here and shows you the mills, comes through, and then there's a section here with the middle one is how the seals actually got into the fields. And if you read down there, you'll figure out how it all works, and then there's the ancient section of it, and coming right through, and you can follow the story, like so. Now the other side, over here, we've got the trading ships that actually brought the seals. It's hard to talk and do this all at the same time. But it takes you, there's a flax mill, there's finished flax, there was fibre, there's in the fields. They use the seeds to make linseed oil, there's the flowers, and there's the flax. And when they make cloth out of flax, it's called linen, and we all know what linen is. Here is a list on this side of all the posts. There's the post numbers there. That's the name of the inspector I've figured out, and some I haven't figured out. And this is the where to look for them. Now, if you wanted to find Davidov, or Davidov they would call him, V. Davidov, is at post number 3. But if you look at the seal 31, number SO1, that will be Davidov. And you go right through them. So if you're working from, if you've got a post number on your seal, this will hopefully give you the inspector and a similar seal on this site here, so you can go and check. And there's lots of them, believe you me, there are loads of them. And these were all found in a couple of fields. So this is the other way around, inspectors and then the post numbers. So if you can find the inspector, and it varies a lot. Look, Rosin A, in 1831 he was at post 71, but in 1826 the same fellow was at post 116. And either father or brother in 1829 was at post 40 something, not quite sure. So it's far from 100%. This is information I've gleaned by just going through them one at a time, sticking bits together and doing the best I can. Now, when you get your seal, there's the Cyrillic alphabet for changing it into English. There's the Russian alphabet, it's all there. And if you want to know how they were found, it's simple. These are the videos that I took while I found them, and all you do is you click on one of these links and it will take you to that particular hunt. And that's from the first day that I found one coming through the last time we were up there. And that's the field. Just a plain blank field, look. Right, now we go on to photos, descriptions of the seals. Riga, very rare, just over where I am, but that's the information I've gleaned from there. Then some of them came out of Archangel, and there's the seals from Archangel. A vast majority though came from St. Petersburg, and these are what I call Pavlov stars, because nobody seems to know anything about them, but if you read across the top it says Pavlov, and there's the communist star. And on the back we have Hermes staff with the wings. It's used for medicinal things now. You can see the colour here is purple, and that's black. The black is certain, the purple I figured out that's what it is missing. Because on this one, the other one, it's the other way around. St. Peter's is there and the Berg's missing. And on this one, we've got the whole lot there. So by combining all these seals together, I've managed to figure out just what gives. Now, NP on these Russian seals, everybody was on about it was Port Narva. Well, it isn't. Because if you study these two seals here, it's the same bloke, same post. One's written in Latin, one's written in Cyrillic, and it means post number, not Port Narva. And there's dozens of instances of that, because there's so many here from the same post. Right, 1816, only a couple. 1819, only one. 1824, only found one. 1825, a bit better. But not that much better, look. But pretty good. Then 1826, a whole host in 1826. This was the first scatter that I found. Now, if you look at this bloke here, that is LD, which means Flax Inspector, and it's A. Rozin. That's his name in English. I think that's an N. They put H, which is Cyrillic for N, but sometimes they do put N. And because I'm not quite sure, it's in purple, look, but I think it's N. It's post 116. This is on the back. It's 1826. This bit's missing, but I know it's there because I got so many others. Now, if you look at these numbers here, if you go to 2604, 2609, 2602, these are all the same type of seals. They're all this fella's seal. So if we go to, we're on 3, if we go to 4, you'll see it's a different seal, same bloke, no doubt here about the N. And the 6 is visible there. And that's how you do it, and that's how I've been piecing these together. It's taken an awful long time. And on this column here, these are all the inspectors and seals to go with 1826. And that's the way this works. The one at the top is all the seals, and then you change colour. Whoa, let's pull this really, really down. Whoa, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There are 132 of those. And then there's one 1827, look. 1828, well, there's only one 1828, but this lad here, Simonov, at post 82, if you go to these two numbers and check up in these locations, you'll find out that he was at other posts in other years. In 1826 he was at this particular post, 045. Here we go. 1829. A few of these coming up now. This is This is where I'm working, in this particular little section of the field, and there's quite a few 1829s coming up. But I think you'll get the idea now when I say this is a horde. This is a horde. 1831s, again, on that side we've got all the inspectors. Here's all the different seals with their posts. So if you do get a Russian seal, hopefully you'll be able to identify it from this massive information. We're still on 1831s. That was a very large scatter of seals. Going through. 1834, not that many. There's two kinds, look, in 1834. There's St. Petersburg in Latin, and it's up there, and you can see SPB. And then there's the SPB, but it's in Cyrillic. It's in Russian. And sometimes we get the same laddie, but he's using Cyrillic and he's using English. But the translations are down there, so no problem. But two kinds of seals being used in the same year. 1835, again two types of seals. 1836, again two types of seals. But I think you'll understand now why my head hurts having to put all these together. And then there was two beautiful seals, absolutely beautiful, huge things they were. 1841 and 1843. Absolutely huge. Nice. But just random, no reason at all. A couple of oddities down the bottom. Recommended reading here. Russian cloth seals in Britain. And there's a couple of sites there you can click on. Very good. This one's got sites from seals from all over the place, different years, whereas mine are down to 2, 3, 4 years. Lots of, but only a couple of years. They've got maybe 1 or 2 of each year, but lots of years. And in Colchester treasure hunting, he's got a fair few in there as well. So there you go. I hope this is useful to you in the future. It will be added to as I go back and get those last remaining few seals out of the odd corners in the field. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. So go click onto that link, which was I showed you at the beginning of the video, and you can read through this at your leisure. And I'll leave you with how they got onto the fields. They were good fertiliser, was the old flax stalks, so they mixed them with human excrement, which was collected at night and used as manure. And it's true. You take care. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the site as well, and I hope it's useful in the future. So you take care. See you later. Bye.